Sometimes the problem with completing a task is being distracted too much. And I guess I found a solution.
I use my phone for planning, but now I switched to a hybrid system to organize my life. I won't be touching the digital part today because I want to focus on the analog part, which is mainly this pocket notebook. I think that our tech has too many ways of how to distract us, from pop-up notifications, DMs, ads, short videos that make us addicted to watching them more. And of course there are multiple solutions on how to get rid of those distractions, but I think having a tiny pocket notebook is the best solution I found so far. Because this is a series of videos where I try to become a better version of myself, and we are picking only the best stuff we could find to do that, unless we find a better alternative. Why I'm using this pocket notebook? First of all, it is distraction-free compared to my phone. It forces me to be more creative about the ways I'm using it, and the last but not the least, it makes me think more, be more intentional about what I'm doing and what I'm planning, and to take my time with no rush compared to all other gadgets I'm having right now. But let's move from the words to practice, so I can show you how I set up everything inside of this tiny little notebook and how I'm organizing my life, or at least a part of it in a way. Let's go. Okay folks, here is my notebook and its overview. First of all, I'm using it paired with this Muji pen. It looks cool, it feels cool, it writes with the black ink, and I just enjoy it, so yeah, nothing much. The notebook itself, it's a tiny notebook in a color black from Lidl, I guess, so you can buy a similar one in any convenience store. As far as you can see, it's a little bit torn and worn, but I did it intentionally because I like the being used aesthetic, so I did it with a little bit of adhesive tape and a little bit of painter's tape, and also, let me just grab it here. And also I put a cool quote on the front cover because I just like it, and I like to remind myself about it every time I pick this notebook in hands. What you are not changing, you are choosing. So I decided to pick it as a motto for year 2025. And yeah, so that's pretty much of it. What else can I say? That it has no grid inside, so I can be as creative as I want when I open it. And it also has this strap that I'm using as a bookmark right here in the middle. I'll tell about it a little bit later on, but it's supposed to be like this and it goes inside. And also I have a tiny pocket in here that you can use as a dumpster for everything that you want to put inside. That's pretty much of it, so let's go to see what's inside of it. To start with, I want to say that I'm using this notebook in 4 different scenarios: as a habit tracker, daily planner, for my idea accumulation, and for fleeting notes on the spot. But let's talk the first things first. A habit tracker, which I really love. I stole the design idea from Pinterest, so I want to share it with you. It's pretty simple because I have a list of things I want to track from day to day, and just a, let's say, check in squares. That's it. I need to redraw this every 4 days, as far as you can see, because I don't have much space left. But it makes me more conscious about the habits, because just check it out. I have a digital version. I have only 4 placeholders for my habits, and it works in a similar way. It counts for you, but still these days I prefer the analog one because I just feel like I'm doing it with more pleasure. I don't know, I'm just feeling like it. So yeah, no explanation for that. What I'm tracking, I want to wake up before 7 a.m. and sleep before 11 p.m. As far as you can see, I'm not doing that well, but never mind. I want to track my reading, my language learning, my gym visits, and my cardio. as well as learning YouTube to become a better creator. What did I say? Learning YouTube? No, I meant learning how to be a better YouTube creator. That's what I wanted to say. And also I decided to track my mood because I think it's funny to understand if your day was good or were you a little bit upset with something, to understand the nature of your emotions. So that's why I decided to give a go to this mood tracker. Then we proceed into a daily planning stuff. As far as you can see, I got it on the same pages, like we have a habit tracker on the right or on the left, and on the other side we have a daily planner. Nothing fancy, I just have two types of things to do. So it's a habit, something recurring from day to day, and a task, something I need to do on this particular day. That's why tasks go on a separate page and habits go into another one. That's pretty much of it. That's what to I dedicated the first part of the notebook because we are proceeding to idea accumulation, and that's why I needed this strap, because it divides the notebook into two parts. And I don't think there is a lot to say about it, but I just need this part, the second one, the right part, to store my reflections, cool ideas I come across, or something that should ring me a bell about something. I get to this part when I need some inspiration or when it's time to transfer these ideas into my permanent digital storage, which is, Notion. That's it. It's pretty much new notebook, so I don't have much reflections in here, but I will make a lot of them in the future. And for fleeting notes, I usually use either an empty space inside of my notebook, something like this. Let's say I have plenty of empty space under the daily tasks, so I can use this place to write my fleeting notes that I won't need in the future because they have a certain storage period, a number or a fact for work or whatever it is. Hence, I won't need them after some time, so I don't care where to put them. But the best way to do that for me, it's using this yellow sticky notes because they draw my attention with a yellow color, of course, and I can use them, like write something on it, some numbers, important numbers I use during the day, but later on I don't need them, and I just tear it and do like this and just throw it away. So that's it. I'm not needing it anymore, and it doesn't take space, and it doesn't take space in here in a notebook, and as well as in my head. So that's very much of it. At the end of the video, I wanted to sum up why it's good to have a pocket notebook and how it actually improves my life. First of all, it makes me pay less attention to my phone, which helps me to get more things done. And therefore, from this point, if I get more things done, I get more additional time to get other things done, like a planned rest, or having time with my loved ones, or maybe making this YouTube video, because maybe if not this notebook and planning, with the help of it, I wouldn't be doing this video right now. So who knows? And thirdly, which is also really important for me, it helps me being more focused and concentrated on what I'm doing, because when I'm drawing these lines and putting these words on a paper, I'm actually thinking about what I'm putting on the paper. So I guess it's like plus 10 points to focus and intention when I'm trying to do something. Nevertheless, if you don't have a pocket notebook yet, just go buy yourself one. It costs nothing, but can bring you something really important, maybe something you are missing right now to get your things done and to have a better life. So maybe it's just you are one step away. If you're already a proud owner of a pocket notebook, let me know in the comments under this video about the ways you are using it for and what benefits you feel from that. I'm really curious to know. Thanks a lot for watching this video, guys. It was Nick, and I hope to see you the next time. Cheers!